Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn the next measure of dispersion, name is mean deviation. First of all, we see the definition and meaning of mean deviation. If the deviation of all observations from their mean are calculated, then their sum is 0. That is, the sum of deviation, that means subtraction of all observations from its mean, is always 0. This is for the ungrouped data. Similarly, for group data and continuous data is summation f in bracket x minus mean is 0. That is, sum of deviation of all observation from its mean is 0. When the sum equal to 0, it is not possible to get the average of these deviations. In such situations, it is not necessary to take the absolute value of deviation. The mean obtained after taking the absolute values is called as the mean deviation. Mean deviation is measure of absolute deviation. Suppose consider ungrouped data. How to calculate the mean deviation about mean? Mean deviation is calculated about mean, median and mode, three measures of central tendency. How to calculate the mean deviation about mean? Formula is summation mod of x minus mean divided by small n. This is for the ungrouped data. Then what is the definition of mean deviation? Arithmetic mean is calculated as summation x upon n for ungrouped data. This is the arithmetic mean of x values. Now the mean deviation, this is the arithmetic mean of absolute. Deviation means subtraction of all observation from its mean or median or mode, called as the mean deviation. See the definition again. Arithmetic mean of absolute. Deviation means subtraction of all observation from its mean or median or mode, called as the mean deviation. Let's see how to calculate the mean deviation about mean, median and mode for the ungrouped data first. How to calculate the mean deviation about mean? Formula is summation mod of x minus mean divided by small n, where the mean is calculated as, mean is denoted by x bar, and it is calculated as summation x divided by small n for ungrouped data. Now next, mean deviation about median. Formula is summation mod of x minus median divided by small n. How to calculate median for ungrouped data? Formula is n plus 1 divided by tooth observation when data arranged in ascending or descending order. Here is the 2 because median is the middlemost observation which divide the data into two equal parts. Now the last, mean deviation about mode. Formula is summation mod of x minus mode divided by small n. How to calculate the mode for ungrouped data? For ungrouped data, mode is nothing but the most repeated observations or observations in a given series of data. Now the relative measures of mean deviation is coefficient of mean deviation about mean. The formula is mean deviation about mean divided by mean. Now the next, coefficient of mean deviation about median is mean deviation about median divided by median. And then now last, coefficient of mean deviation about mode. Formula is mean deviation about mode divided by mode. Okay, let's see one example how to calculate the mean deviation for ungrouped data. Calculate the mean deviation about mean, median and mode for following data. The data we are given, the values are 3, 4, 7, 7, 8, 15 and last is 18. Here we are given the total 7 observations. So small n value is 7. First, calculate the mean deviation about mean. For calculating the value of mean deviation about mean, we need the value of mean first. So first calculate mean. How to calculate mean for ungrouped data? Formula is x bar is equal to summation x upon n, where small n is the number of observations, and here there are 7 observations we are given in example. Then what is mean by summation x? Summation x means sum of all the values of x. Here values of x are 3, 4, 7, 7, 8, then 15 and last is 18. So sum of all the values of x is 62. So 62 divided by 7. So the value is 8.8571. So this is the value of mean. Now, how to calculate the mean deviation about mean? The formula is summation mod of x minus mean divided by mean. Here, mod of x minus mean divided by small n, where small n is number of observations. So, small n value is 7. Now, what is mean by summation mod of x minus mean? Here we need to make the column mod of x minus mean. So, first make the column x minus mean and then make the column mod of x minus mean. Mod of x minus means the absolute value of column x minus mean. So, the first value of x is 3, then 4, 7, 7, 8, 15 and last is 18. Then what is mean by x minus mean? Subtract mean value from each values of x. What is the mean value? Mean value is 8.8571. So, subtract 8.8571 from each values of x. So, the first value of x is 3. So, 3 minus 8.8571. So, the value is minus 5.85714. Then 4 minus 8.8571, that is minus 4.85714. Similarly, calculate remaining ones. Now, make the last column mod of x minus mean, that is absolute value of column x minus mean. Then first value of x minus mean is minus 5.85714. So, what is the absolute value of the minus 5.85714? So, the absolute value is 5.85743. Now, the next value, absolute value of minus 4.85714 is 4.85743. Then next value is 1.85743. Similarly, calculate remaining one. We need the sum of column of mod of x minus mean. So, take the total of last column. So, here the total, that is the sum of column of mod of x minus mean is 30.57143. Now, just plug the value of summation mod of x minus mean and small n in the formula. Here we are given 7 observations. So, small n is 7 and summation mod of x minus mean value is 30.57143. So, 30.57143 divided by 7, that is 4.367347. Now, calculate the relative measure of mean deviation about mean is coefficient of mean deviation about mean. Formula is mean deviation about mean divided by mean. What is the value of mean deviation about mean? Value is 4.367347. What is the value of mean? 8.8571. So, just plug the values in the formula. So, 4.367347 divided by 8.8571. So, the value of coefficient of mean deviation about mean is 0.493088. Now, next, mean deviation about median. So, how to calculate the median for ungrouped data? Formula is median is equal to n plus 1 divided by 2th observation when data arranged in ascending or descending order. So, to find out the value of median, first arrange the data in ascending or descending order. So, here the ascending order data is 3, 4, 7, 7, 8, 15 and last is 18. Here we are given the total 7 observations. So, here the n value is 7. So, just plug the n is equal to 7 in the formula. So, 7 plus 1, that is 8. 8 divided by 2, that is 4th observation. So, which one is the 4th observation? So, here the 4th observation is 7. So, here the median value is 7. Now, how to calculate the mean deviation about median in group data? In ungrouped data. So, formula is summation mod of x minus median divided by small n, where small n value is 7. Now, calculate the summation mod of x minus median. So, here the median value is 7. So, first make the column x minus median and then make the column mod of x minus median. Here the median value is 7. So, subtract 7 from each values of x. So, 3 minus 7, that is minus 4. Then 4 minus 7, that is minus 3. 7 minus 7, that is 0. 7 minus 7, that is 0. 8 minus 7, that is 1. 15 minus 7, that is 8. And last 18 minus 7, that is 11. Now, make the column mod of x minus median, that is absolute values of column x minus median. So, minus 4 mod, that is absolute value of minus 4 is 4, minus 3 is 3, 0, 0, 0. Then mod of 1, that is absolute value of 1 is 1, absolute value of 8 is 8, absolute value of 11 is 11. Now the total of last column is 27. So plug the value of mod of x minus median is equal to 27 and n is equal to 7 in the formula. So 27 divided by 7, that is 3.857143. Now the coefficient of mean deviation about median, that is the relative measure of mean deviation about median, formula is mean deviation about median divided by median. So mean deviation about median value is 3.857143 and median is 7. So the value is 0.55102. This is the mean deviation about median and coefficient of mean deviation about median for ungrouped data. Now the last, mean deviation about mode. So how to calculate mode for ungrouped data? In ungrouped data, what is the mode? Most repeated observation or observations in a given series of data. In a given data, which one is the most repeated observation? Here the 7 is repeated 2 times. So mode value is 7. Make the column x minus mode and mod of x minus mode. Here the mode value is 7, that is equal to median. Okay, so the mean deviation about mode and coefficient of mean deviation about mode is same as the mean deviation about median and coefficient of mean deviation about median. See, here the mode value is 7. So subtract 7 from each values of x. So 3 minus 7, that is minus 4. 4 minus 7, that is minus 3. Similarly calculate remaining one. Then take the absolute values of x minus mode column. So minus 4 is 4, then 3, 0, 0, 1, 8, 11, and the last column total is 27. Now just plug the value of summation mod of x minus mode is equal to 27 and n is equal to 7 in the formula. So 27 divided by 7, so value is 3.857143. Now the coefficient of mean deviation about mode formula is mean deviation about mode divided by mode. So 3.857143 divided by 7, that is 0.55102. So this is the mean deviation for ungrouped data. Now see the case 2 for group data. So what is the formula for calculating the mean deviation about mean, median and mode for group data? So the mean deviation about mean formula is summation f into mod of x minus mean divided by capital N. Then what is the formula for calculating the mean deviation about median? Instead of mean, just write down the median. So summation f into mod of x minus median divided by capital N. Then mean deviation about mode, just write down the mode instead of median. So summation f into mod of x minus mode divided by capital N, and the relative measures are coefficient of mean deviation about mean, formula is mean deviation about mean divided by mean. Coefficient of mean deviation about median, formula is mean deviation about median divided by median, and the last, coefficient of mean deviation about mode is equal to mean deviation about mode divided by mode. Now see one example. Calculate the mean deviation and coefficient of mean deviation about mean, median and mode for following data. The data we are given the x along with their frequency, that means the given data is ungrouped data. Okay, so the first mean deviation about mean. For calculating the value of mean deviation about mean, we need the first value of mean. So how to calculate the mean for group data? So the formula is summation x into f divided by capital N. Here capital N is total frequency, that is sum of column of f. So here the total frequency is 62. Now here we need the summation of x into f. So first make the column x into f. How to make the column x into f? Just multiply the x value to the corresponding values of f. So 0 into 8, that is 0. 1 into 7, that is 7. 2 into 12, that is 24. 3 into 15, that is 45. Then 4 into 8, that is 32. Then 5 into 9, that is 45. And the last 16 into 3, that is 18. So the total of the last column is 171. So here the summation x into f is 171. Now just plug the values in the formula. So x bar is equal to, that is mean is equal to 171 divided by 62. So the value of mean is 2.758065. Now calculate the mean deviation about mean. The formula is summation f into mod of x minus mean divided by capital N. Here we need the total of column f into mod of x minus mean. So first make the column x minus mean. then mod of x minus mean, and the last f into mod of x minus mean. Okay, here the mean value is 2.758065. So subtract 2.758065 from each values of x. So 0 minus 2.75806 is minus 2.75806. Now the next value is 1. 1 minus 2.75806, so value is minus 1.75806. So similarly remaining value is calculated as 2 minus 2.75806. So the value is minus 0.75806. The next value is 0.241935. The next value is 1.241935. Next value is 2.241935, and the last value is 3.241935. Now make the next column mod of x minus mean, that is the absolute values of x minus mean. So minus 2.75806, absolute value is 2.75865. Similarly calculate remaining one. Now make the last column f into mod of x minus mean. What is mean by f into mod of x minus mean? Just multiply the values of f to the corresponding values of mod of x minus mean. So we will get the column f into mod of x minus mean. So the first value of f is 8. 8 into 2.75806. So the value is 22.06452. Then next 7 into 1.75806, that is 12.30645. Similarly calculate remaining one. We need the total of last column. So the total of last column is 86.93548. So just plug the value of summation f into mod of x minus mean and capital N in the formula. So the mean deviation about mean is 86.93548 divided by 62. So the value is 1.402185. Now the coefficient of mean deviation about mean formula is mean deviation about mean divided by mean. So the mean deviation about mean value is 1.402185 divided by mean value is 2.758065. So the value of coefficient of mean deviation about mean is 0.50839. Now the next is mean deviation about mean. For calculating the value of mean deviation about median, we need the value of median first. How to calculate the median for group data? So for finding the value of median, we need to calculate first the LCF values. How to calculate LCF? What is the first frequency value? 8. So write down 8 as it is. Then 8 plus 7, that is 15. Then 15 plus 12, that is 27. 27 plus 15, that is 42. 42 plus 8, that is 50. 50 plus 9, that is 59. And the last 59 plus 3, that is 62. So the first calculate capital N divided by 2. Here the capital N is total frequency. So the total frequency is 62. So 62 divided by 2, that is 31. See the LCF just greater than capital N divided by 2 is equal to 31. Here which LCF value is just greater than 31? Here the LCF 42 is just greater than 31. So the corresponding value of x is median. So here the median value is 3. Now mean deviation about median formula is summation f into mod of x minus median divided by capital N. Here the capital N is total frequency and value is 62. Here we need the summation of f into mod of x minus median column. So first make the column x minus median, then make the column mod of x minus median, that is absolute values, and the last make the column f into mod of x minus median. Here the median value is 3. So subtract 3 from each values of x. So first value of x is 0. So 0 minus 3, that is minus 3. Then 1 minus 3, that is minus 2. 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. 3 minus 3, that is 0. 4 minus 3, that is 1. 5 minus 3, that is 2. And the 6 minus 3, that is 3. Now take the absolute values of x minus median. So first value of x minus median is 3. So the absolute value of minus 3 is 3. Then minus 2, 2. Minus 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3. Now the last column f into mod of x minus median means just multiply the f value to the corresponding value of mod of x minus median. So the first value of f is 8. So 8 into 3, that is 24. Then 7 into 2, that is 14. 12 into 1, that is 12. 15 into 0, that is 0. 8 into 1, that is 8. 9 into 2, that is 18. 3 into 3, that is 9. Take the total of last column. So the total of last column is 85. So summation f into mod of x minus median is 85 and n is equal to 62. Just plug the values in the formula. So 85 divided by 62, that is 1.370968. Now the coefficient of mean deviation about median is mean deviation about median divided by median. So the mean deviation about median value is 1.370968 divided by median is 3. So the value is 0.456989. Now the last mean deviation about mode. How to calculate mode for group data? Formula is the observation or observations having the maximum frequency is called as mode. Here which observation having the maximum frequency? Here the observation 3 having the maximum frequency, that is 15. So here the mode value is 3. That means here the mode is equal to median is equal to 3. So the value of mean deviation about mode and mean deviation about median are equal. Okay, see, first make the column x minus mode, then make the column mod of x minus mode, and the last f into mod of x minus mode. Here the value of mode is 3. So subtract 3 from each values of x. So the column values of x minus mode is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and the absolute values of column x minus mode is 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and the last column values are the column is f into mod of x minus mode. So values are 24, 14, 12, 0, 8, 18, and last is 9. So the total of column f into mod of x minus mode is 85. Now just plug the value of f in summation f into mod of x minus mode is equal to 85 and capital N is equal to 62 in the formula. So the mean deviation about mode is equal to 85 divided by 62. So the value is 1.370968 and the coefficient of mean deviation about mode formula is mean deviation about mode divided by mode. So the 1.370968 divided by, so the answer of coefficient of mean deviation about mean is 0.4569. Now see the last case for continuous data. So the formula for mean deviation about mean deviation about median, and mean deviation about mode with relative measures are same as the group data. Okay, so the mean deviation about mean formula is summation f into mod of x minus mean divided by capital N. Then mean deviation about median, instead of mean just write down the median. So summation f into mod of x minus median divided by capital N. And the last formula mean deviation about mode, just write down the mode instead of median. So the formula is summation f into mod of x minus mode divided by capital N. And the relative measures of mean deviation is the coefficient of mean deviation about mean is equal to mean deviation about mean divided by mean. Then coefficient of mean deviation about median is equal to mean deviation about median divided by median. And the last coefficient of mean deviation about mode is equal to mean deviation about mode divided by mode. Let's see one example of continuous data. Calculate the mean deviation and coefficient of mean deviation about mean, median and mode for following data. The data we are given the classes along with their frequency. So the given data is continuous data. For calculating the value of mean deviation, we need the value of x, but here we are not given the value of x. So consider x as a mid value. So first calculate the mid value. Okay. So how to calculate the mid value? Mid value is calculated as upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Here the upper limit of first class is 2 and the lower limit is 0. So 2 plus 0 divided by 2. So the mid value is 1. Then 4 plus 2 divided by 2, that is 3. Then 6 plus 4 divided by 2, that is 5. Then 6 plus 8 divided by 2, that is 7. Then 10 plus 8 divided by 2, that is 9. Then 12 plus 10 divided by 2, that is 11. Then 14 plus 12 divided by 2, that is 13. And the last 16 plus 14 divided by 2, the answer is 15. So first calculate the mean deviation about mean. For calculating the value of mean deviation about mean, we need the value of mean first. So how to calculate the mean for continuous data? So formula is x bar is equal to summation x into f divided by capital N, where capital N is total frequency and here the total of frequency is 200. So here capital N value is 200, but here we need the summation x into f. So first make the column x into f. What is mean by summation xf? Summation xf means sum of all the values of x into f, that is sum of column of xf. So first make the column x into f. What is mean by x into f? Just multiply the x value to the corresponding value of f. So the first value of x is 1 and f is 12. So 1 into 12, that is 12. Then 3 into 22, that is 66. Then 5 into 28, that is 140. Then 7 into 38, that is 266. 9 into 37, that is 333. Then 11 into 29, that is 319. Then 13 into 20, that is 260. And the last 15 into 14, that is 210. So the total of last column is 1606, that is summation x into f value is 1606. Now just plug the value of summation xf and capital N in the formula. So x bar, that is mean, is equal to 1606 divided by 200. So x bar value is 8.03. What is the formula for calculating the mean deviation about mean? Formula is summation f into mod of x minus mean, m for mean, divided by capital N. So here we need to column f into mod of x minus mean. So first make the column x minus mean, then mod of x minus mean, and the last f into mod of x minus mean. Here the value of mean is 8.03. So subtract 8.03 from each values of x. So first value of x is 1. So 1 minus 8.03. So the value is minus 7.03. Then 3 minus 8.03. So the value is minus 5.03. Similarly calculate remaining one. Now the next column is mod of x minus mean, that is absolute value of x minus mean. So what is the absolute value of minus 7.03? So the value is 7.03. Then minus 5.03. So the absolute value is 5.03. Similarly calculate remaining one. Now the last column is f into mod of x minus mean. What does it mean? It means that just multiply the f value to the corresponding value of mod of x minus mean. That means multiply the column f to mod of x minus mean. So what is the first value of f? It is 12. And what is the first value of mod of x minus mean? That is 7.03. So 12 into 7.03. So the answer is 84.36. Then 12 into 5.03. So the value is 110.66. Similarly calculate remaining one. We need the sum of column f into mod of x minus mean. So the total of last column is 638. Now just plug the value of summation f into mod of x minus mean is equal to 638 and capital N is equal to 200 in the formula. So the mean deviation about mean is equal to 638 divided by 200. So the value is 3.19. Now the coefficient of mean deviation about mean, that is the relative measure, formula is the mean deviation about mean divided by mean. So the coefficient of mean deviation about mean is 3.19 divided by 8.03. So the answer is 0.39726. Now the next is mean deviation about median. For the value mean deviation about median, we need to first calculate the value of median. So how to calculate the median for continuous data? So first step is to calculate the LCF. How to calculate LCF? First frequency value write down as it is. So 12 as it is. Then 12 plus 22, that is 34. 34 plus 28, that is 62. 62 plus 38, that is 100. 100 plus 137. 100 plus 37, that is 137. Then 137 plus 29, that is 166. 166 plus 20, that is 186. And 186 plus 14, that is 200. Here the capital N value is 200. So the second step is calculate the capital N divided by 2. Here the capital N is 200. So 200 divided by 2, that is 100. Now see the LCF just greater than 100. Which LCF value is just greater than 100 here? Here the 137 LCF value is just greater than 100, not equal to 100, just greater than 100. So the corresponding class is your median class. So our median class is 8 to 10. What is the formula for calculating the median for continuous data? Formula is median is equal to L plus N divided by 2 minus CF upon F into H, where L is the lower limit of median class. What is the lower limit of that median class? 8. So L value is 8 plus N divided by 2. What is the N divided by 2 value? 100. So 100 minus CF. CF is the LCF value before median class. Here the LCF value before median class is 100. So CF value is 100 divided by F is the frequency of median class. What is the frequency of that class? 37. And last, H is the class width of median class. Class width is calculated as upper limit minus lower limit. So here the upper limit is 10 and the lower limit is 8. So 10 minus 8, that is 2. Okay. So next, 8 plus 100 minus 100, that is 0. 0 divided by anything. So 0. 0 into 2, that is 0. So 8 plus 0. So median value is 8. Now calculate the mean deviation about median. So the formula is summation F into mod of x minus median divided by capital N. So here we need the values of summation F into mod of x minus median and capital N. Here the capital N is 200. Now make the column F into mod of x minus median. So first make the column x minus median, then mod of x minus median, and the last is F into mod of x minus median. Here the median value is 8. So subtract 8 from each values of x. So first value of x is 1. So 1 minus 8, that is 7. Then 3 minus 8, that is minus 5. 5 minus 8, that is minus 3. 7 minus 8, that is minus 1. Then 9 minus 8, 1. 11 minus 8, that is 3. 13 minus 8, that is 5. And 15 minus 8, that is 7. Now the mod of x minus median. So write down all the absolute values of x minus median. So minus 7 absolute value is 7. Minus 5 it's 5. Minus 3 it's 3. Minus 1 it's 1. 1 1. 3 3. 5 5. And the last 7 7. Now just multiply f values to the corresponding values of mod of x minus median. So we will get the last column. So 12 into 7, that is 84. 22 into 5, that is 110. 28 into 3, that is 84. 38 into 1, that is 38. 37 into 1, that is 37. 29 into 3, that is 87. Then 20 into 5, that is 100. And the last 14 into 7, that is 98. We need the total of last column. So the last column total is 638. So summation f into mod of x minus median is equal to 638. Now just plug the value of summation f into mod of x minus median and capital N in the formula. So mean deviation about median is equal to 638 divided by 200, that is 3.19, and the coefficient of mean deviation about median formula is mean deviation about median divided by median. So the mean deviation about median value is 3.19 divided by median is 8. So 3.19 divided by 8, so the value is 0.39875. Now the last mean deviation about mode. So the how to calculate the mode for continuous data. For finding the value of mean deviation about mode, we first need the value of mode. So the how to calculate the mode for continuous data. So the class having the maximum frequency is modal class. Here which class having the maximum frequency? Here the class 6 to 8 having the maximum frequency. So the modal class is 6 to 8. Now what is the formula for calculating the mode for continuous data? Formula is L plus Fm minus F1 divided by 2Fm minus F1 minus F2 into H, where L is the lower limit of modal class. What is the lower limit of modal class? 6. So L value is 6. Now Fm is the frequency of modal class. What is the frequency of modal class? 38. So 38. Now F1 is the frequency of pre-modal class. So what is the frequency of pre-modal class? 28. Now F2 is the frequency of post-modal class. So what is the value of F2? 37. Okay, so 6 plus 38 minus 28 divided by 2 into 38 minus 28 minus 37. Last is H. H is the class width of modal class. Class width is calculated as upper limit minus lower limit. So 8 minus 6, that is 2. Next, mode is equal to 6 plus 38 minus 28, that is 10. 2 into 38 minus 28 minus 37, that is 11, multiply by 2. Now 10 divided by 11, that is 0.909090 multiply by 2. So 0.909090 multiply 2, that is 1.8181. So 6 plus 1.8181, so the value is 7.8181. Now calculate the mean deviation about mode. So the formula is summation f into mod of x minus mode divided by capital N. So here we need the values of f into mod of x minus mode column total and capital N, that is the frequency column total. Here the capital N is 200. Now make the column f into mod of x minus mode. So first make the column x minus mode, then mod of x minus mode, and the last is f into mod of x minus mode. Here the mode value is 7.8181. So subtract 7.8181 from each values of x. So 1 minus 7.8181, that is minus 6.8181. Then 3 minus 7.8181, that is minus 4.8181. Similarly calculate remaining one. Now write down the absolute values of mod x minus mode column. So the absolute value of minus 6.8181 is 6.8181. Then minus 4.8181, that is 4.8181. Similarly calculate remaining one. Now the last is f into mod of x minus mode. That means just multiply f values to the corresponding value of mod of x minus mode. So the 12 into 6.8181, that is 81.8172. Then 22 into 4.8181, that is 105.9982. Similarly calculate remaining one. We need the total of last column. So total of summation f into mod of x minus mode is 638. Now just plug the value of summation f into mod of x minus mode and capital N in the formula. So the mean deviation about mode is 638 divided by 200. So the value of mean deviation about mode is 3.19. Now the last coefficient of mean deviation about mode formula is mean deviation about mode divided by mode. So the mean deviation about mode value is 3.19 divided by mode value is 7.8181. So 3.19 divided by 7.8181. So the value is 0.408028. So this is the example of continuous data for calculating the values of mean deviation about mean, median and mode with relative mates. Now the last, merits and demerits of mean deviation. First of all we see what are the merits of mean deviation. First merit is it is based on all observations. Yes, it is based on all observations for all ungrouped group and for continuous data. If it is based on all observation, then it is rigidly defined, that means strictly defined. Now the demerits of mean deviation, it is rarely used in practice. Then it is not calculated for open-end classes. What is mean by open-end classes? In a class, if one of the limit is not specified, then such classes is called as the open-end classes. For example, below 10. Below 10 means 10 to less. If the lower limit is not specified. So for continuous data, we need the values of x, that is mid value. Then how to calculate the mid value for open-end class? We can't calculate. So the mean deviation is not calculated for open-end classes. Similarly, it is not calculated for qualitative data. Suppose for example, we need the mean for calculating the mean deviation about mean. Suppose the data we are given the red and blue. So how to calculate the summation x, that is red plus blue? We can't calculate. So it is not calculated for the qualitative data. It is not satisfactory measure and does not give any practical comparison. This is the demerit of mean deviation. And the last, due to ignore of deviation size, that means we are taking the absolute value of deviation. So due to ignorance of deviation signs, it is not capable for further mathematical treatment. That means it is not used for the further mathematical calculation. So these are the merits and demerits of mean deviation. Thank you.